Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow and they help get out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we spent a little bit of time troubleshooting with not the trains themselves, but just the flow through and getting a lot more plastic over to where our computers are being produced to hopefully mean that we can ship them over to where our supercomputers are being produced. So just a lot of sort of managing the flow rate that we were having, because there are some things I don't think we are producing enough of, and it's causing us a few problems. Now, you'll notice I've got Miner Mark III set up. We do not have turbo motors because, or we're not making them, but I've made the executive decision that we're going to use, some of the 300 coupons that we've got to just buy the turbo motors that we need to basically get it going. Now, I think there's a trick where you can buy turbo motors and put them back in, and for a while you get like more you get more tickets out than you put in, but I'm not gonna faff with that. I mean, we've got nearly 400 of them. I think we're okay. Speaking of which, where are the fix it specials? Is it here? Yes. Okay, so we could make the golden nut would be the good one to get. So we could actually get a few of these. Satisfactory, adequate, pretty good pioneering. Yeah, we could get a couple of the satisfactory pioneering, but let's keep saving up a bit for the golden nut. Right, okay, so I want to start getting some of the Mark III miners going so that we can maximize some of our production. So we want to grab some of the fused modular frames, which we've been very quietly making in the background. And yeah, let's start by upgrading some of the facilities we know we've pre-built to be ready for sort of that kind of flow through. Okay. So let's grab a few of these. And then supercomputers, we've not actually made a bin for them to go into yet. We're just flying them back. So if we come up to this drone port, he says we should have... That's fused frame in. Ah, there's the supercomputer in. Right. So, yes, okay, get another one. Excellent. Okay. And then we need to sort out some miners. Okay, well, we can get rid of some silica. Little bit of steel plates. Okay, right. Though I know the irony is we're going to need those for making the miners that we need to start doing the upgrades. But I want to start by dropping down here. And we can start... Well, we can maximize this fused modular... Or not the fused. We can maximize this modular frame factory we've got. Right, okay. Alley-whoop. And this should hopefully give us a few of our... what do you call them? Words are escaping me. Power shards back. That's what I mean. Right, okay. Oh, you're not going to let me do it because I don't actually already have 3. So frustrating because there's 2 in there that you could use. Let's get rid of some of these encased beams. And actually, what I can do to clear some space is make these power shards. There we go. That will clear some space. Right, and then we want a miner. Cool. Okay. Mark III miner, go. And we can do that, and you can go to 780. There you go. And there's our first Mark III miner down. And that is a fully loaded belt. Nice. Cool. So we should be able to do the same here. Nope, we're missing a miner. Okay. Right, there we go. Put that down. Put 2 in. And we want 780. And that's going to wear up to it. It's kind of nice to see a belt. I mean, you can see the odd little gap there, but that is flowing and stocked. And so is that one now. Excellent. Right, so we're going to need another miner. Right, put you there. And there we go. Okay, so let's just double check. Yep, 780. That's going to have a small gap, and then you're just going to completely throw that all through. There it goes. That one needs doing as well. That's the only thing. I don't have the space to like pre-build a load of these miners. Right, take that down. Mark III. I mean, it's kind of a shame it's the only just over for these. But it is nice to see it all going. Right, and then we've got 2 more over there. Right, let's pop that equipment workshop down. Right, okay. Let's clear some of that silica. Alright, there we go. And then Mark III. No, not 960. 780. Because we can't do any more than that. And then you're getting that. There we go. Get rid of all that. Nice. Okay. So we've got a whole bank here that we're still not using. Wow, okay. I thought we had used all of them. Fine. But I mean, that should fully flood all of these machines. You can't get your bits out, so that's okay. Nice. Everything there's now just wearing away. Right, let's go and upgrade the other iron facility, the original. I'm going to say the original. The original one we intended to use, but didn't quite produce enough. Whoop. Right, okay. So over here towards that damn tree station. Ah, this is the Iron Maiden. You will do perfectly because you're going that way. I'm still trying to think of, is there a better way we can use to get those trains out? That's all I'm just trying to think at the moment. Because having the in and the out in the same pathing block, I think, is causing some of the issue. So maybe if I can get them to pop out further along. I don't know. Right, okay. We need to make a couple more miners. So we need 3 for this station. There we go. There we go, Mark 3. To put 2 in. Ah, this is fun. And why I wanted to get this done, or at least get up to the Mark 3 miners, was because part of the plan that I've got to sort out the aluminium casings for our fused modular frame factory is to use some of the bauxite that we keep flying past on the way there. Now, I didn't want to build that factory until I had the Mark 3 miners, because then I could just maximize it right from the word go. Right, there's that. Put 2 in. 780. Cool, and then that should fire up. Which means this should now be starting to fire up at 100% efficiency, which it wasn't before. So we should start seeing all of these lines filling, instead of having those gaps that you can see at the moment. So that ore is now flooding in, and that should sort the should flood the manifold out. So, coming along, we should have 100 here. Yeah, you got 100 inside in there. Let's just pop up through the floor. And then we should... Oh, we got a red one. What's the red one? Does that mean you're just turned off? No power. Wait, my. That's an interesting one. How long's that been there like that then? Okay, but like I say, this should fill out this manifold. And then they should all just be on. Which will be good. Let's just double check I haven't got any more red lights snuck in here. No, they all look promising. And they're beginning to look more full, those belts. Beginning to look a lot more full. Which is great news. Okay. I still find this a very weird facility. I don't know that... I'm not convinced we finished it very well. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so... that's that done. The other facility that we built to be spec'd up to 780 was the copper facility. I mean, that's full of coal. We're not worried about that. Okay, so let's head up there. And we'll see what we can... Well, that's only got the one miner underneath, but at the moment we're not using all of that, so I'm kind of okay to leave that as is and just bear it in mind that we're going to want to upgrade that one. But it does mean that I think I'm pretty confident we can start looking at making the bauxite facility so that we can make those aluminium casings. And I think we're going to start that next week because we've only got, what, a quarter of an hour left on this episode. So what I do want to do is I want to have a look to see, is there a way I can change this output and change where it goes? Like, you just joined on there, so I can't do that. But could we? Could we try and... I don't know. Alright, let's just try and... Too close to another switch. Because they're all close to other switches because of how I've built it, isn't it? Okay. And that's as tight as you can actually go. Okay, alright, or not. So, if I take that out and that out, and I don't know, can you get down to there? You can. I mean, this is all just a test at the moment. I don't actually want to do this. Okay, so we could try and do that. Drop it under. Okay. Or, what if switch has too many positions? Yes, that's because that one needs to come out. What if you were to come down here like that? I mean, that's a thing, maybe? We can drop it sharp enough. Like, I'm just going to put that there just to try and humour myself. How quickly does that drop? Not sharp enough. But we could push that back and drop it from, I don't know, halfway along here. Okay. That's a thought. And then just have the exit going along this old line here. Rehook it back up, because then the exit doesn't actually interfere with all of this. Yeah, I think I'm going to try that, and I'm just going to see how it goes. Okay, so let's grab this old line here, and let's bring it back up. Right, okay. So let's just do that. And then pop you down there. And then pop you in here. No, too far. Oh no, you will do that. Okay, that works. Cool. Happy with that. And because it's an exit, I don't need to worry about doing that in the other direction. Okay. Right, let's clear that. Right, let's then re-hook up the other way. Now, at that end it's hooked onto the main line. Here, so I shouldn't need that at all because we're never going to come in this direction. So how are you going to play ball over here? You would do that. Okay. That's a path, so you'll need a path to come on from, like, there. Which should be okay. Alright. Okay. I think I'm going to try this, you know. I think as soon as this one's out, we're going to cut this there. It's going to break all kinds of things. We're then going to drop down. Magically here. Look you off in this direction. Okay, so you need to be cut to about there. Okay, and you're going to go in that direction, so you need to be cut to about there. Right, so you're going to go like this. Whoa! And then over there. Okay, that's promising. It's already getting used. So that now means that's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. And what we actually need to do is cut this floor away. Okay, like that. Okay. And then... I don't know. How are we going to tidily sort that out? No, that'd clip. If we go up one, we can do that. And then 4 meter ramp there. And we'll just wall up the side. Like so. And then we can block it in like that. So it still looks tidy. Not the manufacturer. Tempted to get the gate. You're not going to let us put one underneath, are you? You are. Beautiful. Just got to find the right angle now for... There it is. Cool. Okay. And there we go. There's the wall again. I mean, that looks like it's tidied it up quite nicely-ish. Yeah. I mean, I'd say that seems to be working. Cool, right. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of, you know, random decorating around here. So let's try and... Like, what do... Change that to concrete. What do these outer corners look like here? I don't know. I was wondering about them to try and soften that corner, but they don't. Got that quarter there. Got that. And then... Come on. There we go. And then... Put 2 meter there. And then... Yeah, that 1 meter doesn't look right, but that looks okay. It needs a cap. And I don't think that's it. I don't think that's the right cap for going on there. But yeah, I'm kind of happy with that as a bit of a smoother. Right, come on. Tuck it in the corner. I know you're feeling odd because there's a pair of walls there and you're not quite sure where you belong. Right, and then you were the 2 meter. And then we had the 1 meter on top. Or did we? Oh no, we didn't. Okay. Yeah, it feels like it needs something on top, but I don't know what. Yeah, that's much easier because they're able to join on over there. And it means the guys coming in don't have to wait for that because they're way after the junction. Yeah, that's working out much more nicely. Cool. Okay, so that seems to have solved that little issue. You probably could use a couple of path signals just to let things get out. And I know another one over here. Because we don't have any trains that long, but that's going to let things hopefully start moving out of the train. Or out of the junction. Or out of the nexus. My word, are things escaping me today. Right. That there. Yeah, it's now considering those two the same. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. I want that block signal to be about here. There we go. Going in that direction. Cool. Right. What are you waiting for? Are you turning right? You better be turning right. Yeah, there's still queues. Does still feel like we could do with the bypass for stuff like the coal carts. But either way, that does seem to be that does seem to have smoothed it a fair amount, actually, just changing how that exit works, which I'm happy with. I'm happy that was a pretty quick, easy fix. Yeah, because you can use the pathing signal and everything to check, and you only actually need to share a very small amount at the end there. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So, I'm going to wrap this one up. So, as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they all help the channel grow. They help get out in front of other people. So, thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my patrons. Your patronage is very much appreciated. And please don't forget that as a patron, you do gain access to the save files for both this and Stranded Deep, so you can explore those worlds at your leisure. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.